Welcome. This will be the beginning of a great journey. I know, how cliche you might ask, but doesn't every great story start out rough? Now let's go to the beginning where we start off with a young man named Vincent and a few of his friends.
All right, guys. This prank will be the one to go down in Vault history.
Yeah, let's teach the teacher a new lesson.
You guys are so dumb.
Why are we doing this?
Because Mr. Phillips gave Vince a week's worth of detention when Vince was set up.
Yep, that damn Johnny just can't take credit for his own crap. Now, why aren't we pranking Johnny, you might ask? Well, because I have my own plan for him.
Man, you're so smart, Vince.
Alright, enough of the storytelling. Let's hurry up and get this done.
Right. Gavin, can you hand me that glue gun?
Gavin nodded and handed Vince the glue gun. Vincent and his friends were currently skipping a class period to sneak into Mr. Phillips' living quarters. Vince plugged the glue gun in to let it warm up.
I'll spread out the blanket. You got the eggs, Jack?
Yep.
Vince grabbed the glue gun and started putting hot glue all over the blanket as Jack started putting eggs on the spots where Vincent glued. Vincent finished the glue and Jack finished up placing eggs.
Now, Lily, hand me the board we brought. And Jack, start filling the pillows with eggs. And throw away whatever's in the pillow that makes them soft.
About 10 minutes later, everything was done. Vince had laid the board on the bed and Mandy covered the board with the egg blanket. And Jack finished the pillows. Everything was set, and they all headed back to the class to finish out the rest of the day. They arrived at class 20 minutes before the final bell.
You're late. All five of you. Where have you been?
Well, you see, Mr. Phillips, me and Jack were late because we overslept and his dog threw up all over his room.
I had to stay and help them.
I skipped class to help Little Miss Princess here study.
I didn't need help. We were just studying for the exams.
Well, Mandy and Lily, you two take your seat. As for you three, wait in the hall.
Vincent, Gavin, and Jack went out to the hall.
You guys are welcome, by the way.
Thanks, Jinx.
Jack punched Gavin in the shoulder, hard but playful.
Ouch! Careful, man. That's my weak arm.
All right, you two settle down. The teacher will come out any second.
Mr. Phillips walked out of class to scold the three. He gave them each detention for Saturday. 10 minutes later after school, everyone had either gone to their living quarters or to the main auditorium to socialize. Vincent and Jack, however, followed Mr. Phillips back to his living quarters. Jack had a camera. Vincent and Jack followed behind him sneakily. As Mr. Phillips entered his room, Jack pressed record and Vincent waited. Mr. Phillips plopped down on his bed, and when he landed, the eggs went pop, and all the yolk seeped through his blanket. And when he laid his head on the pillow, all the eggs in there popped as well. Vincent and Jack burst out laughing while Jack was still recording.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
We got you good, Mr. Phillips.
Vincent giggled as he spoke. Both Jack and Vince had revealed themselves. Jack stopped recording.
You two, Overseer's office now.
Vincent and Jack followed Mr. Phillips to the overseer's office. Vincent had a worried look on his face as he glanced towards Jack. While they couldn't actually speak to each other, they knew what they were saying to each other.
Holy shit, dude. We're so dead.
Man, we aren't dead. We're absolutely fucked.
Mr. Phillips led the two to the waiting room outside the office.
Now, you two wait here. I'm gonna speak to the Overseer, then we'll discuss your punishment.
Vincent and Jack stayed quiet. They didn't want to get in any more trouble than they were already in. Luckily, Jack dropped the camera off by Mandy's door while they walked to the offices. About 17 agonizing minutes later, the door opened to the overseer's office. Mr. Phillips told them to come in. Vincent and Jack sat down in chairs in front of the overseer's desk. You two know why you're here, yes?
Yeah.
Did I tell you to speak? I don't think I did. Now, to get to the point. First are the reasons for your punishment. Breaking into a vault resident's room. Vandalism of said room. theft of eggs, and harassing a staff member of the vault. What do you two have to say for yourselves?
Well, we just thought that-
We were just trying to get back at the teach for wrongfully giving Vince detention.
Wow, how low. Blaming your actions on another? Well, it's decided. Go pack the essentials for the wasteland. You two are being kicked out of the vault.
Oh, hey now. Isn't that a little extreme? It was just a small prank.
Yeah,
My word is final. Go talk to your parents and friends. Say your goodbyes. First thing tomorrow morning, you're being exiled. Vincent and Jack were absolutely astounded. This was the first time in 15 years anyone was exiled. Of course, it was a regular punishment for people who went too far back then. An hour later, Vincent and Jack had talked to their heartbroken parents. We'll save you those tears. Jack and Vince would meet up with the rest of the gang outside the auditorium to break the news.
Hey guys, so me and Jack have something to tell you. You're not gonna like it.
How bad is the punishment now?
Surely it's not that bad, right?
Yeah, just tell us.
me and Vincent, we're being exiled tomorrow morning.
What? That's insane. Exiled for a little prank?
Mm-hmm.
No, no, you're not leaving. Not without me. If they exile you, Jack, then they're gonna have to exile me too.
Me too. They'll have to exile me as well.
You guys can't be serious. You're not gonna suffer from our mistakes.
Vincent, shut it. Because I'm going too. You guys aren't gonna leave me to rot in this vault, are you? Didn't think so.
Are you guys sure? This is a really big decision.
We're sure of it. I'm not gonna let them take my only brother.
Then it's settled. Looks like we're headed to the waste together. Let's pray to God it's not as bad as we've heard. So, we meet here tomorrow?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we'll get packing. We have a long night to go before we're sent out.
Everyone dispersed. Lily, Gavin, and Mandy started packing when they got to their room. How will things turn out tomorrow? Let's pray for our ragtag group of misfits and hope the wastes won't kill them as soon as they step out. Well, come listen next time for Chapter 2 to find out what happens. And so long, Wastelanders.